and welcome to It's All Thrifted. I'm Katie. I'm a part-time reseller on eBay. I'm approaching my 1 year of reselling on eBay. I have 3 kids that are back to school, so I had time to thrift. I went to 3 different stores in my local area, and I got some good things. I was probably out shopping for 3 hours, and I'm going to show you what I got and tell you how much I paid for it. Okay. So the first store that I went to, we'll just start with that. I went to a Goodwill, and I went to the men's section, and I found this Burton snowboarding jacket. It still has even somebody's board tag on it, which is good for them. They had it priced at $14.99, and here's the tag. It's gonna need a good wash, but I sold a jacket like this last year. It was maybe, what was it? Columbia, maybe? And I sold it for $65 in October, maybe? So I think if I get this cleaned up, it should go for hopefully $75 at least. This was a fun little guy. So this is Eevee from Pokemon, and I only know that because my kids love Pokemon. It was priced at $4.99, and I thought it was interesting because it had this little patch on the bottom which said BAB, which I quickly figured out was Build-A-Bear. So somebody went to Build-A-Bear and made this Eevee, and I saw through a quick image search that it was about $75 maybe to make it there. So for $5, if I could even get, I'm seeing a little hole in it already. Oh. If I could even get like 30, that would be great. But if my kids see this, it won't be leaving my house. Okay. Next. I've seen several other resellers talking about this style of item, and they are equestrian pants. I looked in the interior tag, and I saw Good Rider or Good E-Rider, I'm not sure, and with the horse, and I thought, okay. And then on the back, it has the interior leg patches. I'm not really sure much about equestrian, but I know that it's a very expensive sport and the clothing is very expensive. So I picked these up. They were $7.99. Show you. And they're a size 2, it says. This is a 26 long. So yeah, those should do pretty well. I looked those up online with an image search, and I couldn't find this exact brand, but maybe around 50. This they had marked up, but I looked at the tag. This is like a lilac lavender colored Nike tech fleece vest. They had it marked at $12.99. This was actually hidden in the men's section, so I don't know if somebody hid it there or what, but it's a size extra small. And I looked at the interior tag, and I saw that it was from this year, so summer of 25. You can't see that, but it says summer of 25. I took an image search, saw that it was selling for about on sale for $90 on Nike. So for $12.99, I thought, I mean, if I could even get 40, like, that would be awesome. It's in really good condition. So I picked that up. And then I think I got I got 2 more things. I got this Peloton tank top. This was marked at $3.99. Can you see that? And I really like this style of tank top, so I thought maybe I'll keep it or maybe I'll sell it. But what really made me pick it up, other than that, it's Peloton, and people love their Peloton. But it's Supima cotton, modal, and spandex blend. So some good materials. It's very soft and in good condition. I'm going to wash it, but I think somebody would enjoy that. I'm not sure how much. Maybe 20, 25. And then this brand, I had seen this at Goodwill last week when I went, and they had it listed at $8.99, but the color tag of the week was brown this week. So I passed on it last week for $8.99, but I picked it up for $4.50. And the brand is Crimson Clover. And it says that it was designed in Boulder, Colorado, which I thought was interesting. I went online and saw that this brand sells a tankini for about $90. So I thought it's in good condition. People love a tankini. I know that we're at the end of swimsuit season, kind of. It's August 10th, 11th. It's August 11th. So a lot of people already have their swimsuits, but when you can't find them in stores anymore, hopefully the secondhand market will be successful with selling that one. Maybe 30, 35 on that. So that was what I got at the first store. And then I went to a smaller thrift store, and I picked up a few things pretty quickly. I was in there for maybe a half an hour. This was on the put back rack, and it's a new with tags Nike long sleeve, ribbed. The sleeve on it is cute. It's like a bell sleeve, stretchy, new with tags. I'll have to look that up. So their t-shirts and blouses are $6.99. So I paid $6.99. It's a pretty brown color. I would guess maybe $25 for that. And that's good going into the fall. A nice neutral color. I looked up this brand when I saw it. There's some men's board shorts, and the brand is Rourke. This is, what is it? The Boatman short. I saw online that these sell for $90. So seeing that they're in very good condition, they seem well made. They're a 36. These are pretty nice. Some guy's gonna need these, I think. So I haven't looked at comps. Here's the logo though. TBD if this is a bolo, I'm not sure. Let me know. Not sure. I know that people are not picking Gymshark up anymore, but the items that I have picked up in Gymshark have sold. So if you can get it for cheap enough, I think it might still be worth a pickup. This is like a one-piece workout. I don't know. It's an outfit. Like, it stretches, and you would wear this to the gym. It's soft and stretchy, and it's camo, which is cool. I looked it up online with the image search, and I saw that it retails for $70 on the Gymshark website. I was charged, I think, $2.99 because they rang it up as like a tank top. So that makes it easier for accepting lower offers if it doesn't sell super well. This is a Soma swim top. The swim tops at this thrift store are $7.99 per piece. So just this top was $7.99. It is underwired, and it is new with tags. And it shows that just the top sells for $116. And I like that it was a size 14. It has the style name. I thought it's very cute. Somebody's gonna need this. Very, very cute. And then the last thing that I got from that store, I always go through the belt section because when I first started reselling last year in September, I found a Coach belt, a men's belt, and I was so excited. And I sold it. It was probably one of the first items I sold. I sold it for, I think, $25, but I only paid $3 at the time. And then they changed their leather belts to $5.99, and I had paid $2.99. Anyway, this is not leather, so it was $2.99. The brand is Bison. It is made in the USA, which caught my eye. It's a really cool, like canvasy type pattern belt. It seems outdoorsy. I don't know if they sell it at REI, or I'm gonna have to do some more research. But I thought this is a really cool belt. Somebody's gonna need this, and for $2.99, I'm willing to pick it up. So we'll see how that does. I'll update you when these things sell. So that was it from that store. And then I went over to a consignment store, which has no service inside. So you just have to kind of guess or really know your stuff. So I got 2 items. The first, it was on the half price rack, and they had it listed at $20.50. So I paid $10.25. And I sort of got it for myself, but I'm not sure if I'm going to keep it or sell it. The interior tag is taken out. It is Lululemon. It's in really good condition. Can we see the logo? Can you see it? There it is. It's like a nice heather red color. It seems stretchy and not too tight. It says better each day on it. But it doesn't have a size on the interior. They had it marked at a size medium, so whoever consigned it maybe said they were a medium. I'm not sure. So I got that. I'm not sure if I'm gonna sell it. Lululemon women's stuff, I really kind of have a hard time with. I did just sell a pair of like career trouser pants today for $50. They were size 4 navy, and those were in great condition, and they were awesome, and they sold full price. So I guess I was inspired by that, I guess. And then I found this other item right away. It's only the second time that I've ever picked it up. The first time was last week, also at a different consignment store. And the brand is Frank and Eileen, which I've never found at a traditional thrift store before. This one's the Eileen. It's 100% linen. It has cute palm trees on it. It is pink. It's coming up a little red, but it is pink. And it was made in Italy. And when I got out of the store, I was able to do an image search on it, and it could go for around 75 to 100 maybe. It's in very good condition. So I was really excited when I saw this. The size is extra, extra small, so I'm not sure if that's gonna hinder the sale of it, but we'll see. It was $22.50, and the pink tags were not on sale. So I think this was their newest tag. So that is what I got today when I was thrifting. I spent, I think around $120. So we'll see what I can get from all this good stuff. I'll keep you updated either in shorts or in a what sold video with what sold. I do have a quick little extra for you. I don't get returns very often, but when I do, I'm very sad. But anyway, I just got a return back today, so I might as well show you. They're these Vince Camuto braided faux leather ballet flat. And when I bought them from the same consignment store where I got the belt and the Gymshark. And their shoes used to be $6.99. They're now $7.99. So I got them for $6.99. They were new. They had like the paper in them, but I removed the paper and they just didn't fit whoever. So these are back, and they're gonna go back up for sale. I hope they sell again. It took probably 4 months for them to sell the first time. So hopeful that they will sell again. Anyway, thank you so much for joining me today, and I'll see you in the next video. Bye.